Good evening, world. Tonight, I want to talk to you about college football. I want to find out from people if they believe that there should be a playoff system or there should be the normal BCS system that is implemented currently. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what people think. So what do you think? Do you think there should be a playoff in college football, or do you like the way the BCS system's set up?
I don't like the BCS. I honestly think there should be a coin toss. Kind of like a Friday Night Light type of thing. You know, all the coaches meet up and have a coin toss, and that decides who's going to win the championship.
How many teams are involved in this coin toss?
25.
What?
Top 25 teams.
The whole 25?
Yeah.
That's just so that's.
Yeah, you know,
So it's like a bracket.
And you know, sometimes the smaller teams need a chance. You know, you can't have the top two teams every year.
So you think it should just be a bracket with the top two or throughout, and then everyone flips a coin, and then the last two standing get to play?
Yeah, that's it.
And then
Mutual location.
Then, well, the rest of the teams, they get to play in any bowl game, right? Just a bowl game?
For national championship.
Oh, okay. All right. Any other thoughts on that?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you, Dylan. So, do you think the current BCS system is good for college football, or would you rather have a playoff?
I think the system should stay as it is.
Like your first
Because
exam is like our first.
I think the coaches who vote on the polls, the computers are very scientific. It's a good system. The undefeated teams will normally get in ahead of a one-loss team. If you're a one-loss team making a case to be in the national championship, all you got to do is play a tougher schedule and beat the teams you're supposed to beat by 50 points. No one will argue whether or not you're a good team.
Pretty solid argument. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi. Okay. What's your name?
Juan Lee.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Daniel. Do you think that college football should have a playoff, or do you like the system the way it is?
What do you mean exactly?
Like college football, the NCAA? Do you think they should have playoffs, or do you think they should just do the bowl games?
I think they need this kind of playoff.
For what's your reasoning?
It should be bigger.
Bigger?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The league should be bigger, like NFL.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a bit smaller. Yeah, I think they need more audience.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, thank you.
no problem.
Okay, we got Jack Douglas here. What do you think about a playoff in college football? You think there should be one, or you like the BCS?
I think there should be a playoff, definitely. Because I don't like the way the BCS is set up, because there's just some teams can, if you're in a tough conference, then you're guaranteed to get a BCS bowl basically. Then a small team who goes undefeated, they're probably not going to get in a BCS game just because of the way the BCS is set up.
What about Northern Illinois this year? They're in the Orange Bowl, and they lost the game to a subpar Big Ten team.
Yeah, I don't know how that works out.
Oh, do you think there should definitely be a playoff?
Yeah,
So
definitely playoff.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Hey, Cody, do you think there should be a playoff in college football, or do you like the BCS system?
I don't like the BCS system. There should be a playoff because it shows the best team will win. I mean, how many teams? 4?
Whatever you think it should be.
8? I think it'd be
18
18.
playoff? Why?
It's because then you're pretty much guaranteed to put in the best team in it.
What about the 9th team that thinks they should be in the playoff?
Well, you know, then they're SOL, bro.
So should there be like the top 2 teams get a bye, and then the bottom teams play each other?
1 will play 8, 2 will play 7, 3 and 5.
You're not worried about injury or anything like that, the length of the season?
No, I'm not really worried about an injury. I mean, I guess you might take a game or 2 out of the regular season. I don't know. That'd be a possibility. Maybe take away the championship game for the conference.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
So I'm here in the library looking for people to interview and can't seem to find anyone. Anyone here? Oh, sir. Hey. Hey, sir. Are you busy?
Oh, no.
Do you think I could interview you really quick?
What's it for?
Just for class. I gotta find out what people think about college football playoffs and the BCS system. And
Yeah, I can do that.
what do you think about it? What are your thoughts?
What's the question? Actual question.
Do you think there should be a playoff in college football, or should they stick with the BCS system?
I don't like the BCS. I think there should be a playoff system for sure.
Why should we get rid of the BCS?
It's not really fair. I mean, it doesn't give those teams who are good enough to play in the national championship a shot. Smaller schools, not smaller schools, but schools that aren't powerhouses that are good enough.
Say like Boise State a couple years ago and
Boise
stuff
State
like
a
that.
couple years ago, Oregon, they had a shot in the national championship but lost, but
Mhm.
who could compete with those top two teams? And I think it should be playoffs. D2 has a playoff system and it works out perfectly fine.
Works out great. What about injuries and whatnot? If the season ended up going longer, they have to adjust.
I mean, injuries are a part of the game, but I think they should reduce some regular season games. I mean, they already play like 12 and maybe 13 if they get to the conference championship. So reduce a couple games and have a playoff system.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, what are you guys' names?
Krista Shearer and Sarah C. Brown.
Well, hello, my name's Daniel, and I just need to ask you, what do you guys think about college football, the BCS system? Do you think there should be a playoff, or do you like the way the system is now?
I think there should be a playoffs because, like, if bad teams have really good records, they could end up finishing well in the BCS just because they don't play anybody, and a playoff system would, like, if they had to play a good person, it would weed them out.
But what's the fun in that? Isn't the best part of Christmas vacation watching all the bowl games?
Yeah, but they'll still be bowl games because they'll be the playoffs games.
But it's the bowl games. That's the best part.
Well, thank you.
We're done with that.
That's not something. Are you sure? I'm about to interview Mr. Tyler Tinglehoff and see what he has to say about the college football BCS system, or if he thinks there should be a playoff. Sir? Sir? Do you think there should be a playoff in college football, or do you like the BCS system? Do you like the BCS system, or should there be a playoff?
Yeah. GVR.
Excuse me?
GVR.
What does that mean?
Homework. Oh, my. Nah, I'd go with the playoff system.
Why?
Gives everyone a chance.
But I don't think Nebraska will be in it.
Well, then that's a problem.